Hello everyone, this is Professor Srinivasan here, and today we are going to discuss something called as a non-deliverable forward. Do you know what non-deliverable forward is? Or have you ever wondered how certain currencies like the Indian rupees are traded outside the country without actually exchanging the currency? This is where non-deliverable forwards or NDFs come in. A non-deliverable forward or an NDF is an agreement where two parties agree on a future exchange rate but without exchanging the currency. That is, there will be no physical delivery of the exchange involved. Instead, the difference between the agreed rate and the prevailing market rate is settled in a convertible exchange or in a convertible currency, which is generally the US dollars. NDFs are generally used for currencies which have got strict control, like the rupee, the Korean won, or even the Chinese yuan, that is the offshore transactions. Since foreign investors cannot easily access the onshore currency market, NDFs gives them an avenue to hedge or speculate offshore. Let's understand this with the help of an example. Suppose an NDF is entered into at say $1 equals to 83 rupees, and on the settlement date, if the rate happens to be 85, then the buyer of the NDF stands to make a gain in dollars. Similarly, if the rate happens to be 81, then the buyer of the NDF stands to lose but in dollars. So please understand that any differences or any profit or loss on NDF is usually paid out in a convertible exchange, which is generally the US dollar. NDF market influences the offshore exchange rate, but it also influences the onshore exchange rate. And therefore, the central banks keep a very close eye on this rate. In short, NDFs are very powerful instruments which are cash settled offshore and are driven by future expectation of the exchange rate. If you found this video useful, do like it, share it, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Ciao.